What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and today we're working on part 3 of our binding pixel art tutorial. So, in the last part we started a bit of the mouth for ourselves, and yeah, we left it so that we would have something to continue off of when we start now. So let's go and do that. So on the left side we have that, and on the right side we should have that. So right here, this is about 4 blocks tall. Let's count it out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we're going to start today. And we're going to be working with black and white and any other colors that I'll specify later, but for now it's just going to be black, white, and your placement color. So from the 4, we're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2. So you should have this, and on the second 3 we have right there, we're going to use this first block to put 4 flat. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, so it should be 4 flat like that. Then from there, we're going to go down into the right, 1 single, down into the right, 3 vertical, down into the left, 1 single. So we have this shape now. And we're slowly just getting jagged and working our way into a circle around the mouth. So as you can see, it's going further and further to the right as we keep going down. So we're going to go down into the left, 3 vertical before we start going back in again. So 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Then down into the right from here, 2 vertical, then 1 single. So 1, 2, placement block, 1. From there, we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical, 1 single, then 2 flat. So make sure you stay close. So down to the right, 2 vertical, then from this block down into the right, 1 single, then from here down into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. Perfect. Now what we're actually going to do is go up and to the right from, that was bad, that was my bad. We're going to go up and to the right from here, 3 flat, then up into the right, actually no, not up into the right, we're going to go down and make more jagged shapes. So we're going to go down into the right, 1 single, down into the right, 2 vertical. So all of them together it should look like this so far. Or you can just pay attention to the right hand screen actually. I don't need to zoom out like this. But from there we're going to do more flats. So we're going to go down into the right, 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. Then go to the final block because we're going down to the right again, 8 flat this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go over here and delete this placement block. So after that 8, we're going to go up into the right, 1 single, up into the right, 2 flat, then up into the right, 2 flat again. Perfectamundo. So from there, we're going to actually start working with verticals before we switch back over to flats again. So just real quickly, what we're going to do is from this 2 flat right here, we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical, and then we're right back to flats again. So from this bottom block in our 2 vertical, we're going to add 8 to the right of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just so you so nobody gets lost right there, we added 8 to the right. Doesn't mean this one was our first block. So in total it should be 9 blocks. So we took this 1 block and put 8 to the right of it. Anyways, let's continue. So from here now we're going to up and to the right, 3 flat, up and to the right, 2 vertical, up and to the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. And as you can see from the right hand camera screen, it's starting to get closer and closer to meeting up right here. It looks like it's right, and if you watch the time lapse, this is looking really perfect right now. It doesn't look too out of shape. And we're going to continue now. So going up and to the right from here, we're going to go 5 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're then going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, just like that. And this is 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go back and delete these placement blocks soon, but just not yet. From here, we're going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on the top block right there, we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical, up and to the right, 2 vertical, just to get the jagged shape going, so it looks like this. We're then going to go to the top block right here where we just placed, and we're going to go up and to the right, 3 flat, Then we're going to start doing some vertical stuff. So going up and to the right, we're going to go 2 vertical up, and this is just shaping out the teeth as well. We're then going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical, then 4 vertical. So 1, 2, 3, placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just go and get rid of some of these placement blocks, because I hate them. They are absolutely terrible. And now, let's see if we can close this gap and secure the fact that we did the pixel art part correctly. So first, what we're going to do is go up and to the left, 1 single, up and to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And finally, we're going to up and to the right, 3 flat, and it should touch at a diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, and it did. That means we did our part correctly, and it looks really good. So that only took about, what, 5 minutes to do, because it was just a lot of diagonals and stuff. So that was really good, and we can actually progress now to the teeth. So usually I save the teeth for later in the tutorial, but I figure if we get it done now, the other parts might be easy pickings for you guys, or the people who quit early won't be that far in before they give up. So don't be a quitter. So anyways, we're going to start with our teeth. So first off, for the teeth, we're going to start on the left side where we have this 4 vertical that I'm swinging at right now. And we're going to count 3 up from it. So 1, 2, 3. So this third block right here is where we're going to put our separation of the teeth. So we're going to put 1 block to the right there just to mark it. So it looks like this. So from there, what we're actually going to do is after that 1 block we placed, we're going to put 8 more to the right of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we extend this 8th block, this one by itself, straight up to the roof, there should only be 2 blocks to the right of it. So there should be only these blocks. So if we extend it straight up, it should touch this one. So let's see if it does. And it does. So if yours didn't meet up properly, just make sure that it starts on the 3rd block of this 4, goes all the way over here, and when it brings up, it touches this 3rd block right here as well. Let me just hold it on screen for you guys. Okay. The exact numbers don't really matter, because if like the mouth and stuff was messed up right there, you probably messed up earlier. Oh, I accidentally deleted the black wool. I'm such an idiot. Oh god. Alright, let me just fix it. I am an idiot. I was like, oh, let me get rid of all this dirt and the black wool. Anyways, alright, so this is fixed now. So from there, we're going to shape out the other part of the tooth, which we're going to do with more black wool actually. So you can fill this in with white wool if you want right now. I'm going to leave it blank because I'm not really into filling that stuff in yet. But what we're going to do for the next part of the tooth is we're going to come down to this lower row right here, and we're going to count 2 over. So 1, 2. And from that 2nd block right here that I just, the 2 right here, we're going to go down into the left from it, 1 single black wool. Then down into the left, another single black wool. So you should have something that looks like this. Then from there, we're going to go down into the left, 5 pieces of flat black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, the 2 blocks we already had here from before helped make the 5 complete. And if it did, and it looks just like this, you actually did it correctly. We can fill it in with white wool, and I'll actually do that right now for you guys, just so the teeth won't be so messed up. I don't know if I added in a bonus line in the teeth in the time lapse. There might have been like a bonus like black wool right here or something like that. I'll check that later, and if it was, or if it's like really impacting, I'll change it. Or I can just put it in right now for you guys. So what we're gonna do is right here in the corner. This line might not be in the tutorial. I mean the time lapse. It might just be new. So we're gonna pick these 3 blocks right here, and we're just gonna put black wool there. We're then going to go up and to the right here, and down and to the right here, and put another black wool, just to get some marking on his teeth. So that's tooth number 1. We're then going to drop down to this little enclave right here. And what we're going to want to do is, first off, you see where we have this 3 vertical, that's right below our tooth. That's going to be our marker for where to start, this bottom part in the 3 vertical. So the bottom block right here, we're going to end up putting 3 more to the right of it. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go down into the right, 2 vertical. down and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, then finally down and to the right 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. So after that 4, what you're going to want to do is, you see how there's like this gap between them, now that's not being filled? We're just going to bring this over now 3 more blocks to fill up the gap that's missing. So 1, 2, 3, as you can see it touched right here, filled in the corner, we're good to go. So now we're going to switch to our black wool, and we're going to leave the black indents in the teeth just like we did up there. So coming up to the 4 vertical we have right here, we're going to fly up to this little point. We're going to go down and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go down and to the right 3 vertical again from there. So 1, 2, 3, and it should touch at a diagonal just like that. And from there, we're going to fill in this tooth with all white wool. So let's just go row by row. And I would prefer to skip this to the ending, but I do know some people, when they're filling in the mouth, they don't put the proper borders in. So when they're filling it in, it looks really weird after a while. So just doing the tooth won't take too much time up. And yeah, there we go. From there, I actually want to start some of the top row of teeth. So, actually no, we'll continue. We will continue. So we're going to drop down now to where we have this 3 vertical right here that I'm swinging at. And on the bottom block right here, we're going to put 1 black wool to the right. We're then going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Leave the placement block there because we're going to go down and to the right 1 single, just like that. We're then going to go down and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down and to the right 1 single. So we have 1, 1, 2, 1. Following up this 1 single, we're going to go down and to the right 2 vertical again. Down and to the right 1 single again. Down and to the right 2 vertical. And finally, from this bottom block right here, we're going to put down and to the left 1 single, and it should end on top of this block right there. And that's your 3rd tooth. So for the coating of the third tooth, what we're going to do is, starting from the bottom right here, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical pieces, 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical, and then up and to the left, 1 single. And that's it for this tooth, so we can switch over to our white wool now and start filling in everything. So while I fill it in, just if you notice any minor edits in the video, it's because I was having audio issues and I just refilmed and cut it in at the best possible moments. But other than that, it should be good to go. So that's tooth number 3. Tooth number 4, we're going to start from this 2 vertical right here, and we're going to add 2 more pieces of black wool to the top of it. 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the right, 1 single, then up and to the right, 8 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From this final block right here, we're going to go down and to the right, 2 flat. We're then going to keep working with the final block, so we're going to go down and to the right, 1 single, oops, down and to the right, down and to the left, 1 single, so it's like this. So we have 8, 2, 1, 1. And just to finish this up, we're going to go down to the right 2 vertical, and it should touch right there. So from there now, we're going to bring ourselves back over to this. And from the second to the bottom, we're going to count 2 up. 1, 2. We're actually going to add 4 pieces of black wool to the right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to be the start of our markings for the teeth. From there, we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat pieces of placement blocks. And to the right of those placement blocks, we're going to put 3 pieces of black wool. 1, 2, 3. And now just to finish this up, from this placement block right here, we're just going to put 1 black wool below it. And now we can fill in everything with white. So just go in row by row, placing the whites where you see them on the right hand camera screen. And once we catch up to the dirt blocks that should be at the top of this tooth, we're just going to knock them out and replace them with white wool. So there's one dirt block right there, and oh, I took out the other one already. That's good. So just knock it out, replace with white wool, and that's it for that tooth. Now, I want to do more of the mouth, but I want to finish up the rest of the teeth later, along with doing some of the animatronic skin that's inside his mouth. So what I'm going to do is the nose now. So going up top, back to the middle. Let me see where I'm at. We're going to fly all the way back up to where we have this the 4 flat on the left side of his nose. So right here. And all the way on the right side of it, so this block right here, you can see it on the right hand camera screen. We're going to put 3 blocks on top of it. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go to the right of the top block and put 2 blocks going straight up. Like that, not at a diagonal. From there, we're going to go up and to the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the nose shape is coming out well. We're then going to go up and to the right 10 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now it's time to bring it back down. So in order to bring it back down, what we're going to do is go to the left side now. And it's kind of a pain because it doesn't actually touch back down where you think it would. If you look at my tutorial, his nose kind of blends in with the black parts of his eye. So it's going to be tricky. So it's going to be a whole gap right here that's going to be left just filled in to fill in with black, and that's okay. So first we're going to go up and to the right from this block, 2 vertical. And from the bottom block on that 2 vertical, we're going to go down into the right 1. We're then going to go down into the right again. Another, let's go over here, and yeah, let's go over here, because otherwise I might mess it up. So from here, where we have this 3 flat right here, we're going to go to the right of it and put 1 block on top. Then we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left, 1 single. And from that 1 single, actually, is it lined up? Yeah, from that 1 single, we're going to extend it over until it's touching this block that I just placed. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks to the left of it. Whoops. And that's going to be it for the nose. Everything down here is going to be black wool. And this is separating his little eyeshadow thingy from the rest of his face. And you'll see why I did that later. But for now, we're going to switch to our light gray wool. And we're going to put in the shading for the nose. And that should be it for today. So for the shading of the nose, we're going to go to the left part of the nose right here where we have this 4 flat. And to the right of this 4 flat, we're going to put 2 pieces of light gray wool to the right there. On the right side right here, we're going to, right here, we're going to go up 1 more. Then we're going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 3 single. 1, 2, 3. And now everything in this corner right here is going to be light gray wool. So let's fill that all in. And all the rest of the nose now is going to be dark black, or just black wool. I don't know why I said dark black. So now what we're actually going to do is, this sets up some of the eyeball for next time. So next time we're going to continue the eyeball from there. We're also going to continue the eyeball from over on the right side over there, and I'm going to set that up for us. So let's go over here to where we have our two flats right here after our 2 singles. So we have 2 singles and 2 flats. On the second flat right here, we're going to go to the right block. And we're going to put 2 extra blocks on top of it. 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical. Up and to the right, 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that sets us up nicely for the next part. So let's do the left eye now to set us up for the next part, because we have nothing to get us going. So first we're going to go to the left eye where we have our 2 flat right here that's next to our 10 flat. And we're going to go to the left block right here and go up and to the left 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From that top block, we're going to go up and to the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go back now, and we're almost done. So now going down even more to the left side, so past the nose, we're going to go all the way over here to where we have this 3, 2, 1, 1, right before we start doing verticals. We're going to go all the way over to where we have the 2 right here. Whoops, this 2. And we're going to go up and to the left from it. 1 single. And from that 1 single, we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to put 1 black wool below it. And then we're going to go up and to the left, another single. From there, we're going to go up and to the left, 3 vertical, then 4 vertical. So 1, 2, 3, placement block, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that sets up both the eyes for the next part of the tutorial. So, next part, we're going to do the eyes, and in the final couple parts, we might do the ears and more of the mouth. The mouth had a lot more detail than I thought, and frankly, I did more of the teeth, but it ended up getting erased in the recording, so hopefully this part went through. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Phoenix, and as always, I'll see you guys later.